All right, guys. um, just gonna do a little update on my team. I guess just talk about them. Um, this RD2L season 32, Rat roster. All right, and the PST Sunday, we went 8-8. Definitely felt like we lost some games we shouldn't have. Um, I feel like we could have done a little better. I feel like we did all right though. I think at the end of the season we were coming together more, feeling each other out. It felt nice. Um, so I won't give it up too much. I think we did well. This is my first RD2L season. I had a lot of fun. It was good. I learned a lot. It was nice to play with some new people. Um, you know, so it's good. I like PST Sundays. Not a lot of toxicity. Allows me to cast on the other days, and there you go. First is going to be Slows. He's our captain. um, I really liked him. I think he said this is his first time captaining, maybe. Um, but he was good. Um, I think he needs to warm up to people. I felt like he needed to warm up to us in like the first 4 weeks, and he started getting into it. We had like a heart to heart conversation. I told the team if we wanted to play to win, and I'll keep playing, and if not, I'll just go cast something else. So I think he started speaking up, and he felt good. He's a great mid laner, fucking monster on the tiny. Love to see it. He's willing to throw you in as a position 4. I'll tell you, he's willing to feed his supports to win a fight. So don't be afraid of that. Um, so that's all good. Pros, you get a little plus there. Is he will even serenade you in the background when you're playing. So you might get a little music. Make sure it isn't during football season, or he's gonna come home drunk after the game, and you're gonna find him just sitting AFK while he's watching the game. Really, not a lot to say against Slows. I think he played well. I think he captained well. Once he starts to warm up on you, I think he's willing to yell at you. We casted him in Red Ground um, this last Sunday, and he was yapping with Red Ground a lot. So I feel like he just needs to know people, and he's happy to just giggle with them. Um, but he's our mid laner. Next, we'll go to Emo, or people call him Half Cast. I don't know why. Maybe that was his name before. I'm not really sure. He's been playing a lot, I can tell. Um, I think he's immortal as well. I think he's ranked immortal. Slows was immortal. Um, he's our off laner. We played a lot of Venge together. We tried some Legion. It fucking sucked. Legion just sucks right now. Um, I felt nervous about laning with him just because he is an immortal player, and it was nice. I will say, um, yeah, I'd be like, hey, when can we be aggressive? And when can we, what do we need to do? And he'd give me a rundown of what we need to do in lane, when we can be aggressive. And then if something happened, he'd just yell at me to go in or whatever. And that was it. So it was good. He's willing to teach a little bit in lane. If you ask what you need to get next, he always has a item for you for your lower level players. Don't be afraid to ask what you need to do, because he's going to talk about it later. And if you just ask before, you're already going to have it queued up. It makes me think about my items more now than before, right? Because he's willing to explain why you get the item. He's not just going to say, get this, and then you sit there in silence. Um, he does like a greedier position 4 if he's going to play in that off lane. So think about that. He wants you to go farm and then be able to fight as like another core. So that's why I really like the Weaver. It was nice. He plays a great Venge. I'd play with him any day of the week. If you wanted to play Venge, I'd be there for him. So it was good. Cons though is he sucks his fucking teeth. Holy shit. It gets on my goddamn nerves so goddamn much. Him sucking his teeth, I swear to God, I was ready to just give him fucking dentures. Okay? If that shit gets on your nerves, bro, it ain't even worth it. Okay? I will say his game highly depends, it feels like, on the 10 to 25 minute mark. If he's not doing well in there, I feel like I'm not going to say he can't come back, but I didn't see a lot of our games where he came back after that. There were a couple games, like, there's always exceptions to the rule, but really I feel like his that PMA really dips down hard after that 25-minute mark if he's not doing well. So there's that. Also, I feel like he gets frustrated when he plays with lower level people because he assumes people are going to do something and then they don't do it. He's like, why aren't you doing this? So I think those are my just two cons there. But other than that, I think he's a great laner. He's willing to go in. He's willing to die for the team and come on top. He'll play how you need to, and I love it. He's aggressive. So there you go. There's my half cast emo. He also streams on Twitch. Go watch him. He casts. All right, here we go. Is our position 5 Zumpa. I have no idea what to say about this guy. Um, I will say he comes into every game knowing like all the information you need, right? About the other team and what they've been playing. And I think he has a lot of games under his belt. He plays a lot with the people in RD2L. So if you need somebody that enjoys playing RD2L and plays with other people, especially a good person to pick up, he's a great support. He loves to play. We played a lot of Clockwork, Treant, and he was great on those. I will say you have to fight him for wards. Okay, I'd go to the shop, they'd be all gone, right? So you got to talk to him about that. That is a little downside there, but it was nice as a greedy 4 where I don't have to really worry about wards. So you're gonna know those are always gonna be out is kind of nice. He's always putting out spots where he's getting smoke ganked. It sounds terrible to say, but he's eating those rather than our cores or us losing a fight or whatever. It was super good. His positioning was really good, especially on the Treant, who, if you're a support player, it's sometimes hard to get in on that tree. So it was nice. Um, he communicated what he needed and what he was going to get. I liked it, so it was good. Um, there you go. Other than that, we didn't play much, I will say, because I'm not really focused on the other support as a support, and maybe I got to switch that up. But there you go. I don't have anything else to say. I enjoyed playing with him. His PMA was always up. He's always yapping. I love to see it. So I will say none of the teams took my trade for 1 Zoompa kill equals 1 Observer Ward. So I don't know if that means he's worth more than Observer Ward or if they didn't trust us. So there you go. I don't know. Keep it going. Our position 1 Dream, I think Zumpa's a Divine 1, and I think Dream is Legend 5 right now. Dream, it, I think in the mid game, he's a good carry. We gave him a lot of CK. It felt like an easy hero for him to just go in on and just beat the shit out of people with. It was nice to see. Um, we did put him on like Bristleback and Pudge, some of those like different carries, and they didn't go well. Um, I just it was weird. I don't know. Maybe he likes that kind of thing and just doesn't work in RD2L. I know I see Droids play Pudge, but he's a different beast. Um, so that's all I'd say. I think he's a good carry in the mid game. It's nice. I will say on the downside is I think he probably has a weak lane. A lot of the lanes I feel like we lost um, in the safe lane with him, which I hope he recognizes and will work up with. He does like to go across the map, so we'll win a fight. He'll go across the map and farm. I wish he'd stay with the team a little bit more. And last, his PMA, it kind of like emos, it does go down in the dumps. If that like first 10 minutes doesn't go well, his like PMA from the 10 to 25 minute mark is really down unless you start winning after that. And I would like him to try to change that up. We did talk about it in the season, so if he can kind of keep that up, I think it'd be good if he can work on that I think those couple things, right? His laning, PMA, and just sticking with the team to push would probably do him well. I do say that as like the same rank, but just seeing what I see, it was nice to play with him. Um, I think he has a lot of room to grow, but I think he can definitely do it. I think he'd be a good choice. He's like me and him being about the same rank. We're probably pretty cheap, so it wouldn't be a bad choice to pick him up early if you want to hold that carry slot and then get something else. Um, Me, right now, I was Legend 4 or 5 for this season. It was nice. I really enjoyed this season. It was good. My teammates were fine. I felt a little underprepared sometimes against teams, right? It was a little nervous, I guess, to say, to play against people that I didn't know or whatever, which was cool. Especially against higher ranked people. It was nice to play against them. Um, you know what I mean? And go into lane and just kind of push people out. It was good. I think a lot of people don't expect position four to just be super aggressive. Um, and I was. So sometimes they punish me for it, especially in week 0 against Hobo's team. I played Bounty Hunter and I just ran at Drow with a Heart and Crimson Guard and just 8 damage, and it's like, what the fuck do you do against that? Right? Like, okay. We did lose that game, by the way, but I don't think that was the problem. Um, so it was nice. I think it was a nice introduction to RD2L as well. So um, there you go. You know what I mean? I'm a bit of a yapper in games. I love to chat, right? Like voice to a line, yap at people, right? Just say stupid stuff to get under your skin. I always say it in my streams, right? Dota 2 is a physical game and a mental game. And I think like I like to get that mental part out. So really just like playing the way I do and then yapping a little bit really can tilt some people. So I love to see it. Um, Other than that, yeah, it was good. I've signed up for season 33. If you haven't yet, go sign up. It's a great time. So there you go. Anything else? If you haven't signed up, go sign up for Wednesday as a captain. Right, they're a pretty new season, um, or I guess division. They're small, so if you want to go play on Wednesdays, I'd love to see it. I cast pretty much everything over there. It was really nice. There was only 4 teams last season, and I would like to see more because once you play like 8 games, everybody's played each other. So go over there, go have fun and enjoy the RD2L experience. If you see something I could do different or be better at, let me know. And there you go. So, um, other than that, yeah, nothing much. My I was told my rivalry with Hobo, my beef with Hobo wasn't real, so I guess I'll drop it for now. You know, and nah, I'm just kidding. I can't wait till next season, Hobo. I'm gonna see you there, and we're going to it.